I like that comfort. All right. On number 9, it's asking us, is it over or under? So just by looking at this, what I would do is it doesn't matter which part you take, but this one says from 1 to 2. So here's 1 and here's 2. And I'm going to do the left Riemann sum first. So if I do left Riemann sum, here's right, here's left, here's right. So my left Riemann sum is going to make me go over. And if I find the area over here, is that more than the line that's provided or less than? More. It is more. So we have more. And for this one, it is because our f of x, y is decreasing. Now let's go to the right-hand Riemann sum before we get to the trapezoid. So this is the right-hand part. So let's see. From the right, if I make my rectangle and I find the area right here, is that more than the given line or less than? So we know this one is going to be less. And again, that is because y is decreasing. For trapezoid, I think I'm going to go ahead and make this one more time. So here's my curve. If I make my trapezoid, it's going to connect these two. And the trapezoid is going to have me shade in all of that. So is that too much or too little of the given line? Too much, because that was our given area. So this would be more. And this one has a different reasoning. That is because this right here is what kind of concave up or concave down? Concave up. And if it's concave down, it'll be the other way around. Is everyone good with that? So physically draw it out, even if you feel like, you know what, I don't want to draw it. Now let's go on to number 16. 16. All right. Same way, let's read number 16.
During the 8-hour cruise, the ship consumes fuel at the rate of our given the approximation of another fuel consumption in gallons per 8 hours. Using a left
Riemann sum?
Yeah, with 4 subintervals of equal length, a midpoint, 4 intervals.
So we're looking at left to the midpoint. So let's see if we can make our 4 subintervals. So if I go every other, let's see if I get 4. Every other. Do I get 4 equal pieces? Yep. So then the first one says, I want the left. So here's part A. So between this table right here, so if I cover everybody except that one, what's the leftmost number I see? 120. And I need to multiply by how many I'm jumping. I'm jumping each one by how many? 2's. So let's keep going then on the next one. 116 times 2, 110 times 2, and 109 times 2. And that's going to give us 910 gallons. Everyone good with that? Now let's go to the midpoint Riemann sums. Midpoint Riemann sum is the middle value. So if I cover everybody and look at one subinterval, the middle number is what? 130. And it's still jumping by 2's. 118 times 2, 108 times 2. If you're not writing, I'm assuming you already have it. Is that right? 3 of you guys aren't writing, and I hear no one say yes. Oh, goodness. 900 and how many on this one? 50. Ooh, 2 gallons. So let's go on to 16C. Xavier, go ahead and read 16C.
Use your answer from 16 to approximate the average rates of fuel consumption over the 8 hours.
So I want the average of the 8 hours. So we know it says use 16B. Use that number. So we have 952. And that was in the course of how many hours? 8 hours. And that's going to give me the average is 119 gallons per hour.